Okay, and we are back. As you can see, I am outside the Crimson Caravan. And this is where I am going to be questing, I think.
Look, McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows...
You see what? Because I've got this quest, I think, from Cassidy that I picked up way back at the beginning.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I
Ringo.
promised you back in Goodsprings. I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started. Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office. I'll see you around.
Cool. First thing I do when I arrive in town, get a load of caps.
McLafferty's... When payday hits, I'm off to the strip. Can't wait.
I'm glad Ringo's back. Got a good story to tell, too.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland. Can do.
Okay, then let's see. Ooh, he's got loads of ammo. First of all, let's look at ammo. What am I carrying? Could do some Magnum rounds, couldn't I? Any 44 Magnum? Yes. You get rid of some of these variations on armor, I think. That would be the best thing. Get rid of stuff that I don't use in favour more of stuff I do use. See, 5mm rounds I don't need yet. Really. Because I don't have a minigun. I'm going to take his stim packs off it. See, the Weather 10mm pistol does a lot more damage than my 10mm pistol, but my 10mm pistol is broken, admittedly. Caravan shotgun. Yeah, you can have that. Actually, I've got a sturdy caravan shotgun there, which does 54. Combat one is a lot better. Right, so sell him some dirty water for a start. Weapons, I don't need any weapons from him. Or apparel. He's got a super stim pack there, but That's expensive. And he's got mods. Nine-mil silencer. That'll do.
Maybe.
So let's
What do you
see
wanna
how
know?
we are going with this.
Trade routes, my friend. Trade routes.
Because we
Just
want to
about
make
every
sure
major
that
town in the
I still
wasteland
have
has a
plenty of
Crimson
caps for when I do
Caravan
find
branch.
the lady that does the surgical implants.
Out here, we usually split our caravans into smaller bands. That way, we don't lose everything if they get hit. It's not very efficient, though. But hopefully, we'll be able to start running larger caravans once things get civilized. A little place in the NCR called Oak Creek. Used to be a farming town until it got taken over by ranchers. I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living, so I signed on with the Crimson Caravan and headed east. Not much to tell, really. Need anything else?
No, I don't.
See ya.
I'm okay. But where is this the main office? I do believe it is.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you? Certainly. What would you like to know? The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR. Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes. Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
Okay.
All right. Is
Can I-
there anything else I can do for you?
Could I have some more work, please?
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner. Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. How can I help you today? The name's Hostetler, Don Hostetler. Can I help you with something? I already told you I'm Don Hostetler.
Doesn't exactly tell me who you are, though, does it? It just tells me your name.
Hiring isn't really my department. You should talk to Miss McLafferty about work for hire.
Okay. So he knows nothing, really.
Hey.
Can't make anything. Can make a remote pipe bomb if I wanted to. I wanted to break down ammo, really. I suppose I need... Oh, I need the ammo press, don't I, to do that? It's different piece of kit altogether. The ammo press is where I turn ammunition. Convert ammunition from one type to another. It'd be nice to get rid of all that 5mm minigun round that I don't have room for.
Morning.
Make some real high quality stuff instead. Who's who around here? Still trying to find a hospital place that does a facial surgery. Aren't I? I've got a feeling it's over this way somewhere. I've got a feeling... Or at least I thought it was over this way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm very wrong. That's boarded up. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of anything out this way. Few empty houses. I think it's back this way. It's gotta be. That's just the house. Oh, there's a couple of houses with doors I can get in. But this is... Isaac's house. Hostetler home. I don't know where it is. Does anyone know where the hospital is? Toy car, I don't need a toy car. Because I could have sworn it was like one of these buildings. Is it that one? Might be this one. I didn't check the very first building. Is it this one?
Looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving. Oh, like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit out of wrecking homes. I came out here to get away from them. Didn't work out so well. Next thing I know, I'm squatting in their land. Never mind that I already been living here for years. I don't do anything. I'm retired. I was a soldier. Why do you even care?
Never seen this guy
I
before.
came out here to forget about the past, so quit bringing it up.
It's like Doc Mitchell's house. I think it's a copy of Doc Mitchell's house. So where on my map? I'm wondering if it's more back this way now. Determined to find it. Be nice to get some surgical implants. Make me better, faster, stronger, and all that. Huh. Not around here, it's not. Don't recall it actually being in the farm. So I wonder where in actually fact it is. Yes, I did say actually fact. Not actual fact, actually fact. Here's Camp McCarran, where I have a quest. I'm back here. I thought I'd finish with these guys, but apparently not. And I just realised I still have another quest to do here as well. Find out who's leaking information. To the Legion. Which I guess I can... Can I do it while I'm here? I don't know. 12:05 PM, so I guess I could wait it out and find the time. Hello, who are you?
A little busy at the moment, but I can talk. This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors.
OSI.
The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science
Sure,
would
that's a
smell
reference
clean
to
and
Bionic
fresh.
Man. $6
Anyway,
million man
you
to
get
the
used
sea.
to it if you give it some time.
OSI. Isn't that where
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin
Oscar
ranchers
Goldman
and you never
worked?
lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway. Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible. You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though. I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
She's always in the lab.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22? A mercenary, is that it? You won't be disappointed, I promise you. The Office of Science and Industry provides highly competitive benefits. And as an external contractor, your pay would be rather more competitive than those of our regular employees. But we should keep that to ourselves, don't you think? So, how about I tell you what we need, and then you can tell me whether you're up to it. No pressure, of course. Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month.
Sounds good.
Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Sounds like it.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand? We need only reach out and take it, and for that, I need you. Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth.
22.
Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated. Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults
Sounds a bit
typically
dodgy,
contain
eh?
a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you? I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course. Oh? What might those be? The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
Okay. So what other responsibilities does the office
some
have?
programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area.
Sharecropper
But
Farm's
those
been
haven't
there.
panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
No, I think there's a problem with the water pump, if I remember right. I can probably go and fix.
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No. I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have. But I've found some promising leads. Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yes, goodbye.
No, I still haven't finished
Yes?
yet.
Something else you needed?
Yeah, I have an invoice for you.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice? Yes, goodbye.
I'm just here about the invoice. Cybernetic Surgery, Standard Edition. That's the book I want. Why am I stuck? Can't move. Stop. Help! Still can't move, even with clipping off. Oh, that's glitched.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job? I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs? But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed,
Oh
or he's
dear.
given up on her.
So it
Listen,
sounds like a lot
I
of
make
people
a
have
fair
been to
wage,
this
but
vault
I'm not rich,
before
not
me,
by any means. Maybe my kind of
and
money
none of
wouldn't
them
appeal
have
to your
been
average
heard
merc,
from since.
but I'm willing to
or
pay
seen?
you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead. I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it. Right. Good luck.
I can move again. That's good to know. Occasionally,
Something I can do for you? Yes? What is it? As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west.
Vault 3.
Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them. And they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen. That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, It'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner.
Motor Runner.
You hear
They
something
have
like a
such
chainsaw?
great names.
You found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here. Bye.
Oh,
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place? Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be. Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God Centurion of Caesar's Legion
that must be
recently.
him sat there.
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him. Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy. I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR.
I'm not in the NCR.
Plus, for all this guy knows,
The
you're completely
rules don't
insane.
apply to
And so
me,
when you have the
so I
mission-
can go in there and beat the confession out of it.
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day. That's the spirit.
Well, let's go
Okay,
beat
I'll
him
go
up.
in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.